Hey everyone, it's Paul again. I am at Boston Logan Airport. You can see I have one of my cheer squad behind me, young Elin. And we're about to get on the plane to Portland, Oregon, where it's run number 2 in the Road to the Sea Monsters Embrace, this challenge that I've undertaken for the year. And I'm going to be running the Heartbreaker half marathon in Portland, Oregon tomorrow. Initially when I signed up for this, I actually thought it was called the Heartbreaker because it was ironic, because it was the weekend of Valentine's Day, but I actually looked at the course map earlier and it's called the Heartbreaker because it's got a really massive hill at mile 4, 450 foot climb elevation, so that should be fun. But I think also, one of the reasons that I signed up for it as the Heartbreaker was to do a little bit with one of the charities I'm running for, and it's the Heartbreak associated with suicide and depression, which so many of us are impacted by through our family or friends these days. So I'm running for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, which does an enormous amount of good work. They do education programs in schools, so educating on depression, suicide prevention. They also do research into the causes of suicide and depression. And they also do a lot of fundraising acts, and they've also got this challenge to the 2025 challenge, which is to reduce the suicide rate in the US by 25% by the year 2025, which I think is a really good milestone. And I think one of the reasons why the suicide rate is really quite high is it's a very taboo subject, along with depression, and I was actually surprised to learn that suicide kills more people in the US a year than breast cancer does. I think it just shows not only the huge strides that we've made in treating common causes of death like breast cancer, but also just how much further we have to go in addressing some of these taboo topics like suicide and depression. And depression and suicide particularly is the 10th leading cause of suicide in the US. And it's about over 45,000 people a year die from suicide, and more staggeringly, about 1.4 million people in the US a year try to actually commit suicide. So the actual age-adjusted rate of suicide in the US is about 14.2 people per 100,000. So, for instance, I live in a town just outside of Boston these days called Duxbury. It's a town of 14,000 people. So it's about 7.5 people that would be in my town that are dying every year from suicide. So this impacts everyone. This impacts your neighbour, the guy across you in Starbucks. It could be any one of us, and this is why the AFSP does some tremendous work. So please, if you haven't done already, click on my GoFundMe page. It's not too late to sponsor me. I'm doing this all year long, so it's still a long haul to go. I've still got 11 more races after tomorrow, but I'll catch you at the finish line and let you know how that really big hill went for me. Take care, bye.